We are here in Nebraska. Our goal is to visit all of the lower 48 states, and this is the first one of the last 7 we need. We're here.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful morning here in Colorado. I just got my stretch on here at the local park. We've got lots of driving to do today, so I wanted to make sure that I was nice and loose. Come on, Bella, let's go.
El bebe. Oh, it's hot. Good morning. We are in a parking lot in Lafayette. This is not a drill. We are actually leaving. We're gonna go through Nebraska and then we're gonna go up into South Dakota. It's a good morning and we're leaving. I can't even believe it. Reed just went into the bathroom. We're at a rec center right now. That's where we started our morning. Today marks our first new state out of the 7 that we have not visited yet in the United States, in the lower 48. It's exciting, but it's time for me to get dressed so we can get on the road. What do you think I should wear, though? Got it. You ready to go to our next state? One thing I always make sure we do on travel days is fill our water bottles. We are going to be driving for a while, so I make sure that I have a backpack with anything I need right behind me.
We're getting our tire pressure checked.
Yeah.
We had a flat tire a few months ago and our tire pressure monitor is on, so I don't want to take any chances. It looks like the tire pressure system light is because of when they replaced our flat. They either didn't replace the sensor or they didn't install the sensor right or something.
Let's go.
Nebraska, here we come!
Welcome to Nebraska.
We have made it to our 42nd state.
Yeah, we are on a mission to visit all of the lower 48 in the United States. And it starts with
Nebraska. We've got 7 more states to go, now 6, and they are all in the Midwest.
What do y'all think? If this is our backdrop, is it too distracting?
Oh, it looks pretty cool. Got the sun behind us. There it is.
Wow, look at that.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. Welcome to Carhenge. This place was created by Jim Rinder, who based this place off of Stonehenge in England. This place is built to scale and is built out of old-fashioned cars that he painted all gray. But Jim Rinder created this place as a memorial to his father and presented it in 1987 to the town on the summer solstice. Years later, 4,000 people of the town congregated in order to see the solar eclipse in 2017. Jim was asked if he knew that would happen, and he said, of course not. But how cool is that?
Jim, the artist, actually lived in England and was inspired when he saw Stonehenge. He wanted to replicate it here in Alliance, Nebraska, where he was from, but there was no stones available, so he decided with this artistic expression to use cars, classic American automobiles, to build this beautiful art installation. It seems like over the years they have added to it, and there's some really cool stuff over in that one. There's actually 2 time capsules, unbury it in 2044 and 2055. Yeah, maybe we'll come back for that. 2044. How old will we be then? They got some other like steel work made out of cars as well here. This is cool. It's like a fish. Right here and here are the 2 time capsules. This one's set to be open in 2044. It's a World War II time capsule. I don't know what's inside there. Maybe World War II memorabilia and stuff. Inside this one is the 20th century time capsule, set to open in 2055.
That was so cool. I wasn't expecting it to be as cool as it was. We just pulled up to a beautiful patch of sunflowers. They're like as far as the eye can see. And we just have to pull over because I love sunflowers. They're one of my favorite flowers. We're just gonna turn up the tunes, try to keep our energy going, and we'll see you at our spot. We are 30 minutes away from our campsite tonight. We're both sleepy after a long day of driving.
When we came in last night, the wind was still and the sun had just set, and man, those mosquitoes were terrible. So we were terrified to come out here this morning, but the wind has picked up big time and I haven't seen a single mosquito out here this morning except for this bug.
The cacti out here has been crazy, but honestly waking up to somewhere that isn't a city street was really refreshing. We're going somewhere exciting this morning, a few places that are exciting this morning, so we'll let you know when we get there. Bye.
South Dakota, baby. Well, we got 7, 6, 5 more states in the Midwest to go. We are in Hot Springs, South Dakota, the home of the woolly mammoth site. It's a site where they found a woolly mammoth. It's got its fossils in the ground. They built like an enclosure around it and whatnot, a structure above it. And yeah, check it out, Hot Springs, South Dakota. Oh no, we gotta turn.
I brought yogurt. We're just gonna eat it in the yogurt container because I don't want to do dishes. I put oats in it and chia seeds. Look who joined us. Family's all here. Here comes the choo-choo train. Choo-choo. We're super excited. We were passing by and yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it briefly, or like, well, we didn't even know about it until we drove by. So
Okay. You're in for a treat. It's pretty cool. We have 5 museums, 2 theaters. We have live performances 3 times a day. Gift shop. If you want to get on the mountain, they're offering $5 bus tours, but you pay up there for that.
about to learn more about the Crazy Horse Memorial and how it was built. We'll see you on the other side.
We just got out of the theater that talked about what went into making this beautiful sculpture a reality, and there was so much that went into it. A man named Korchak Zilkowski and his wife Ruth ended up building this. They were asked by Standing Bear to build this beautiful memorial for the Indian tribes and the Indian people to memorialize Crazy Horse, a man who gave his life to make sure that he was fighting for his people.
We're all indigenous from somewhere. We all have that connection to our languages.
We just listened to Michael, who is an Ojibwe teacher and musician, and he shared some of his songs that he has created based on these beautiful flutes that have been shared through tradition with him. He is incredible, and actually we're going to leave a link below if you want to listen to any of his music, but we're also going to play some of it as we walk through the museum. This is really incredible and worth a visit.
I think this is the prettiest painting I've ever seen.
This view is beautiful and all, but let's get a little closer.
We're going to stop and get off the bus here for a bit.
I just learned that there are 6 to 11 people, full-time carvers, that work on this all year round. There were 40 plus people that worked on Mount Rushmore. What is so incredible about this is the amount of dedication that Korchak and Ruth, as well as everyone else who has been a part of this project, has put into making sure it comes to life.
Korchak would carry 100 pounds up to the top of the mountain, up 720 something steps, several times a day while working on the mountain. And I mean, could you imagine carrying 100 pounds up that mountain several times a day?
We are back at the van. We're about to make some pesto pasta. I definitely want us to come back here. Reed and I were talking about how I want us to come back here when we have children so that we can show them this and see how much work has been done, you know, since we were last here. Something like this that is supposed to stand for so much more than just Crazy Horse. This stands for the years and years of history that they put in to the Americas before it was known as the Americas. It's Turtle Island. We are both starving, and it's time for us to eat, and then we're gonna move on. We got other places to go today. All right, let's get some food in us.
We're trying to get to the Badlands and check it out before continuing. We have to get to Omaha tomorrow because we want to explore Omaha because one of our good friends lived there for a while and gave us some great recommendations. So we're gonna be moving pretty quickly through the Badlands, but we're so close we gotta at least pop in and check them out.
We're not going to film too much because we're not really supposed to be filming in
The
national parks for YouTube, but regardless, we are gonna get a little some cheeky shots. Let's go down. Okay.
Gotta stay limber out here.
Yeah, in Bryce Canyon National Park, we visited the hoodoos, and this kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, it has like, looks like there's similar kind of rock. Like that rock that looks like it's just kind of breaking away, but it's like it's very brittle. Not a bad place to catch the sunset.
I think now is the perfect time to sign off this video. We are still in the Badlands, but we're about to leave and go find a spot to sleep. If you are interested in the rest of the Midwest, that'll be coming up. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Bye.
This is what driving to the Midwest is like. And we're gonna be going on to Iowa soon, so if you want to continue to follow our our Midwest journey, follow along over the next few weeks.